Welcome to Sanctum Asylum. I am Keyless, and we are playing Draugen. And we are on day 3 here. We're going to see how close we can get to the mine, I think. I hope that that's what we're doing today. But we'll see. We'll go talk to Lizzie. Let's see if we can find her.
Alice?
Right up the stairs, Teddy.
Okay, so she's upstairs. She's probably wondering why that door up there is locked. I did not find a key, so it's going to stay locked.
Teddy? Is that you?
Yep. I'm coming. Are you in Ruth's room?
This is her room.
Hmm?
Are you paying attention?
Yes.
Can you imagine? One moment you're living a perfectly happy life, and then nothing. Darkness. Forever and ever.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something here that can tell us what happened to her.
This is a waste of my time.
We might be the only ones left to tell her story, Edward.
You're just being melodramatic. I'll help you look.
Press when Lizzie is nearby to talk. Yes. So actually, I was interested in this book. I couldn't see it before.
Draugen.
Looks like.
Hey, the undead monster from those folk tales you read.
What an odd book for a child to have.
I don't know. Children love scary stories. This looks interesting. Read some of it to me, please.
Well. See, is it a picture book? Whoa.
In Norwegian folklore, the appearance of Draugen, the reanimated corpse of a drowned mariner, heralds death. Draugen haunts the Black Seas in a shattered boat. The beast has a man's body and wears a sou'wester. But instead of a head, there is tangled seaweed, and the revenant's chilling cry freezes mortal blood to ice. Draugen has the power to enter the dreams of the living. If you wake from such a dream, you have been spared, though someone close to you... That's enough of that. It's nonsense, of course. Not something a child should be reading.
Do you think Draugen took our boat? Maybe he's out there, on the fjord, waiting for nightfall so he can return to shore.
No.
And your soul lacks poetry, Edward Charles Harden. I pity you.
Hey, you joke, but we don't know. We don't know what's going on here. Let's see. Oh, it's a
Ruth is an
Draugen.
artist.
This is very primitive.
Have you ever met a child, Edward? She wasn't Monet. She was 8. Ruth never finished this. What does that spell? F-O-R-B.
For Banelson, the curse.
Who's that
Curse.
figure supposed to be? It's creepy. It looks a bit like the Draugen in her book.
A figment of her imagination. But the box she drew... It looks like this box under her desk.
Really? Let me see. Pull it out.
Okay. Let's see. There might be another artifact. She had one. She had a pen. Maybe this is something else similar to that. It looks like she did find some cursed objects, some ancient relics. Whoa!
What is this?
I believe this might qualify as actual treasure.
Is that Norwegian money?
Sort of, but ancient. Viking coins.
That's
Are
incredible.
they valuable?
Not in terms of monetary value, but historically. Well, they belong in a museum.
Of course.
Looks like Ruth had her own private museum.
Why would a child have these artifacts?
She must have enjoyed collecting and playing with them.
These are much too precious to play with. She should have given these to an adult.
She was a child, Edward. To her, they were just shiny toys. Wait! The pin. On the doll.
This is
Same.
where it came from. Her collection.
But where did she find these treasures?
A dig, a grave site. Wherever she found them, she wanted to keep them hidden.
You think someone found out?
These items wouldn't necessarily be worth much, except to a historian or archaeologist.
What if this is how... I mean, if someone learned she'd been collecting treasures, they might be willing to do terrible things.
I mean, it's possible. I can't imagine. Well, let's leave this for now.
She made her bed that morning. Before she...
Or her parents did. It doesn't matter. It tells us nothing.
Why are you like this today? Betty's not the only person in the world that matters.
She matters the most to me.
Ain't that the truth?
Cease fire. Damn. Okay, so I don't believe there's anything else in here.
There's still no sign of the Fretlands.
Maybe they left town after Ruth died.
All their
What's the point of
stuff.
this? I should be looking for Betty.
I hate you sometimes.
We are kind of obsessed with that. But, I mean, that's the whole reason we came here. Although, you would think kind of takes precedence what's going on now. Well, here's a stool. Okay. Really don't see anything else here that we can interact with. You've
She made
interacted
her
with
bed
Red.
that morning. Before she...
Or her parents did. It doesn't matter. It tells us nothing.
Oh, here.
Why
I
are
didn't
you
see
like
this.
this today? Betty's not the only person in the world that matters.
She matters the most to me.
Ain't that the truth?
Let's take a look at this.
This must be the village church.
Yes.
That's Ruth and her family on one side of the aisle. Simon and his father on the other.
A community divided.
Oh, is that... Yeah, that makes sense, actually. But the whole community? Let's take a look at this one. Treasure.
She found something.
Where's that supposed to be?
A cave. Or the...
Mine.
Yep.
It could be. But what did she find?
Her Viking treasure. Of course.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. What is this?
That must
Arguing.
be Ruth and Simon's fathers.
Perhaps. They weren't on the best of terms.
They look like they want to kill each other.
To a child, maybe it looked worse than it was.
Children are more insightful than you give them credit for, Teddy Bear.
True. Okay, so we do need to explore this
There's
mine,
a story
apparently.
here. The treasure box, the drawings.
Right.
The overactive mind of an imaginative child.
Well, she didn't imagine the Viking artifacts.
They're right there.
You shouldn't be so dismissive. The drawings could be her way of dealing with traumatic
This is
events.
what happens when I read you the principles of psychology. You get notions.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Ruth was troubled. The village was troubled, and... Is that a bell?
Church bell.
Oh.
Someone's here. Maybe Betty.
Why would Betty ring the church bell?
Perhaps she's in trouble. I need to get to the church right now.
Wait, isn't it more likely to be the person you saw the other night? We
I
should be
told
careful.
you, I'm not sure that was anything. Come on.
Go ahead. I'll catch up with you before you get there. I need a minute to think about all of this.
Don't mess with those artifacts, alright? You don't know what they could do. Jeez. Well, I don't know exactly where the church is, but it looks like it could be a little far away. Isn't that it? Man, that is a distance to cover. Let's see. Perhaps not. Perhaps it's closer than it looks. That's definitely it, though. Well, we could rest if we need to. Doesn't look like...
Where are you?
Yeah, she's still there. I can't believe she can hear me from here. That's that's hilarious. Oh, yes. So we have to get through this. Shouldn't be too difficult. And then we just head up the hill. She's not coming though. huh?
Lissy!
Damn! I guess sound travels here. I'm up at the farm. Oh. What's a... It's a goat. Okay, I thought it was a wolf. It's getting a little nervous. What's this?
July 24th. Memorial service.
Right.
Commemoration of the accident at the mine this past summer.
Oh.
No services after that.
This is a graveyard and a
All
church.
these fresh graves.
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe
No.
Betty?
I'd know.
But
You wouldn't understand. Elizabeth and I, we have a bond.
God, Edward, your obsession with her is really starting to grate.
Well, I apologize.
Why board up a church?
To keep the ghosts from escaping?
Regardless of how they got past the boards, there's someone in there.
Gone fishing?
God is not here.
Oh.
Well, of course he isn't. You won't find God in a church. God is the wind in the trees, the grass between your toes, the brook that runs
That's
through.
nature, not God.
Got a point there.
Who did this?
Someone who'd lost their faith.
Can you peek through the boards?
A little bit. Not well. Let's see if we can go around it all. Oh, I can't see back here. Ah, what was that? Maybe it was nothing. Let's go the other side, maybe. Ah, here we go. So... nothing, huh? I really thought that was the solution, but now I'm not so sure.
It must be her ringing the bell. It must be Betty.
We'll soon find out.
Ow. We're gonna start breaking this down?
See anyone?
No,
Listen! The bell! They're still in there!
They'd have to be up, though. What? Well, once again...
Hello? I heard the bell.
This is giving me
I'm
the
here to help.
heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, right?
These boards look flimsy enough to break.
With what? Really, you're just gonna pull it off of there? That would be some impressive strength. Nice. Alright.
Look at that. The Ethel becomes an Edward. I didn't think you had it in you, old fruit.
Be quiet.
Well, let's see what's in here.
Betty? Are you here? Hello? This is Edward Harden. I'm looking for my sister,
Stop
Elizabeth.
shouting, Edward. We're alone. There are only ghosts here.
There are no ghosts.
I don't know about that.
Depending on the time, the bell might be set to go off every Sunday at noon or Sunday at 9. I don't know. Don't know how that works.
Lizzie, look,
So her gloves.
Betty's gloves.
Strange, right?
They are definitely Betty's.
Oh, for
She got
Pete's
these
sake.
in Boston before she left for New York. She bought them at Woolworth. I remember the day She's here.
Where? And why would she leave her clothes lying around? It doesn't make
Breadcrumbs.
sense.
She's sending me a message. She knew I'd recognize her gloves, her hat. She's left a
Perhaps.
trail for me to follow, like Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a lab.
Betty will have left more crumbs.
Betty. You're turning into such a pill.
A pill.
What happened here?
The sign on the door. God is not here. Their faith was challenged, and it didn't survive.
Really?
Isn't this a fire hazard?
They're not always lit. Each candle represents a single prayer.
That's a lot of prayers.
There were a lot of deaths.
There were 3 that we know about in the mine, and then 1. Oh, there's a lot going on here. Okay. And then 1, Ruth, and then of course the guy that 5, the guy that hung himself that we know about.
What's that?
The last sermon that was held here.
Oh, that makes sense.
What does it say?
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher, and the language. He talks about the village being divided for 20 years. This sermon was held on the anniversary of the accident this past summer. He's asking the congregation to help heal old wounds, to forgive, move on. Something to the effect of, you sit in separate aisles in God's house.
Like Ruth's drawing.
Right.
I told you, she was perceptive.
Forgiveness.
Tilly varandra.
Edward?
Forgive each other. It addresses Johann and Frederick directly,
Wow.
but I wonder if they were even here.
Remember the wedding picture? They were close friends once. How could they allow their grudge to escalate until...
You call each other traitors, but the only thing you've betrayed are the bonds that unite us.
Division.
It sounds like Grovik was split in two, between those who stood by Johann and those who supported Frederick.
Because of Ruth?
The sermon is from before that. No, this is all about the preceding 20 years of division and disagreements.
Curse. So, yes, we've heard a little bit about this curse. I'm not sure how much weight there is to it, but the game might surround it going forward.
Here's something else. Many of you believe Grovik was cursed 20 years ago. God has not cursed you. This curse is of your own making.
Ruth's drawing mentioned a curse. What do you think that means?
It means they believed they were cursed, and that
Yeah.
they needed something or someone to blame for their misfortune.
Who would they have blamed? Not God, it would seem. I think they pointed the
What are
finger.
you doing? We're in a church.
Thought you didn't believe in God.
I do believe in civility.
Also, I believe in injuries, and you could fall and hit your head on that. What book is that, I wonder? Let's take
Final
a look at
dinner.
this.
The Last Supper.
The final
You about the
dinner.
New Testament.
I pick up on things. Most folks aren't heathens, like you.
Alright, let's take a look over here. It looks like...
They considered this a sacred place. For them to destroy it.
You think they
This
did?
was an act of desperation and anger.
What's this?
The church book. A record of births and deaths.
So we can find out what happened to the people in the village?
And Elizabeth. I mean, if she was dead,
Her name would be in the book.
Assuming she died here. Oh, there's only...
vandals. They tore it to pieces.
Oh.
I don't think the missing pages left the church. Look,
Oh, they're all over the ground. Okay. Let's see what this is first. Then we'll check the ground.
I've never seen you read the Bible before.
I've read the Bible many times. It's an important historical document. For he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Did you just translate that into Olden English?
I happen to know the verse by heart.
You still manage to surprise me sometimes.
So let's check out these pages.
Jesus looks sad.
What reason would Jesus have to be happy?
Don't be blasphemous.
Given that this is all fiction, blasphemy is a contradiction.
Heretic.
So there's one page, but it doesn't look like there's anything on that page. I guess this one is the important one. So we'll take a look at this one. It looks like there's only one name, though.
How many pages are missing?
I counted 4.
They're probably all still here. I know. Let's make it a competition.
Really?
1-0 to Team Me.
Okay, well, I know there's one over here. There we are. We'll pick this one up.
you to find that one. I know what a rotten loser you are.
Whatever. You full of crap. Did you find another one, or...
Found another one. You get it. It's right here.
Wow, there's a long list here.
Just one more page missing.
Okay, but this probably goes back for years. Whoa,
What's this rope for?
the bell.
The bell.
Okay. I can only imagine it's between... But perhaps not. I didn't see it here. Do you think it's under this? Would there be any way to overturn that even if there was a page there? So there's one other place I'm thinking it might be. And it would be around, oops, go a little too fast. Not here.
Where are you going?
I don't know. So nothing here, or if it is, I can't see well enough. Hey, you're not helping. Where's the last one? Oh, what is this? A candle. That's not helpful. I think it's stuck to the ceiling. Or in a cabinet. No.
We need to find all the pages.
Where's the last one? Why am I having trouble with this? I must have passed it 12 times now. It's right here. I looked right at it earlier.
2 for 2. A tie. Good job, Teddy. Old
Stop,
bean.
Lissy. This is not a game.
Well,
Betty's out there.
Of horse feathers. Stop being so gosh darn tedious, Edward. Bitty, bitty, bitty. Will you ever shut up about your precious Betty? Put those pages back in the book, and I'll stop trying to cheer you up.
well, we don't have any tape, so we're just gonna set them down, I would think.
This book goes back years.
Yeah, of course.
It lists births and deaths. Here's the 3rd Fretland brother. The one who died in a cave-in.
I don't know his name.
Someone added the word for Banelson, probably quite recently.
Is that
What
traitor?
does that mean again?
Curse.
Curse.
That word is all over this book. Not just the men who died in the mine, but other deaths in the last 20 years.
Ruth's drawing and the sermon both mentioned a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know. There were surprisingly few births.
Well,
Perhaps they blame that on the curse as well.
so we can turn the page.
Look here. Ruth Elsa Fretland. She was buried in the cemetery.
It's at the top
And
there.
the next entry.
Oh,
Simon
you can't see
Fretland.
that, sorry.
Now this is interesting.
Simon is dead? Oh, that's dreadful.
He drowned the day after Ruth died.
What?
Probably no coincidence. See what's scribbled next to it?
Mord?
Murder.
Who killed him?
Here, let me see.
Ruth's father? Or the mob that trashed the store?
It doesn't say. After the children, a half-dozen deaths in a single week.
The curse.
It's listed as the cause for every single death.
Maybe there really was a curse.
Primitive superstition. But something changed after Ruth and Simon. It might explain why there's no one around.
Edward, if it killed everyone, how's that not a curse?
More.
What does that word say? Next to those names at the bottom. For a
Traitor.
Yeah. So what does more? Must be murder, right?
Edward? What's wrong?
The final entry. There's
Karen?
no name. Alice. What if...
Oh, Edward, no.
Betty.
It doesn't mean she's...
She's not dead. She can't be. I'd know. I'd know.
Teddy.
I need to see the grave for myself. It's not Betty. Betty's still alive.
Teddy? Where are you going? Don't leave me!
What are you doing? Come with me then.
Edward!
Hey. Are you gonna stay here?
Must find that grave.
Come on. I mean, it's right here. It should be right
Better
here.
not be here, Betty. I'll never forgive you.
Which one would it be?
Where is it?
It'd be unmarked, right?
I don't see it. Oh, look,
It's not here. Did they not bury her? Or him? We don't know who it is. So do you think out back? No. Nothing back here. Oh, what's back here, though?
Where are you going?
No, there's nothing back here.
Teddy, where are you going?
So where... It's not here, right? We've checked all of them.
Where is it?
What are you doing?
Looking for the unmarked grave.
I don't know, I don't see it. Here, there's a lot here. There.
This one. It's...
Oh, I'm gonna dig?
What are you doing? Have you gone completely mad?
We have to know!
Edward, stop it!
Gotta know for sure.
Thank God.
Oh, it's a man.
It's not her. It's not Betty. It's not her.
Oh, Edward. What have you done?
We'll just put the dirt back, it's fine. It's like it never happened.
It's not Elizabeth. I was so afraid.
You're a monster.
But I had to be
Dude.
sure. If Betty...
To hell with your Betty! When did she ever shed a tear for you?
Don't talk about my baby sister like
Or
that.
what? Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us? You've spent your entire life chasing her. When are you going to do something useful with what's left of it?
Quiet! Just... leave me be.
Fine.
Lizzie? Alice? Come back. Don't leave me alone. Please. Come back. I need you.
Where'd she go? Was she part of my imagination this whole time?
Lizzie? Where are you?
Let's head back to the house. There she is.
I was afraid you'd left me. Now listen to me. No!
Damn. Yep. It looks like she's not real. Well, that's awful, isn't it?
Lizzie. Hey. Lizzie, please listen to me. I didn't mean what I said.
Damn, nope.
Of course you meant it. Everything's always about Betty. Betty, Betty.
I care about you both.
Until it really matters. Then it's obvious who matters more.
I thought she was dead.
I wish she was!
Damn.
You deserve to be alone.
That's harsh. Wow. So Lizzie, do you think that's short for Elizabeth and not Alice?
Please, talk to me.
What's there to talk about?
You can't keep running away from me.
You think you own me? That you control me? That you get to decide how I feel and what I do every minute of every day?
It's
That I'm
harsh.
your puppet, your little plaything. Well, fuck you, Edward Charles Harden! I never should have come here with you on this pointless chase!
Now, be reasonable.
Oh man. Okay, so let's go back into the house.
What are you doing?
What I should have done years ago. Maybe now you'll learn to appreciate us.
Now listen to me. Please listen. Hear me out. Don't do this. You can't do this to me. I need you. I'm not whole without you. I can't lose you. I can't live without you. Don't, please, don't, no, 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 no! What? No! Oh, Alice. What have you done? Please be all right. Please don't.
You make me sick, Edward. Your mother and father would be ashamed. Elizabeth would be ashamed. They did not think you deserved their love, so they abandoned you.
Don't.
Oh, my child. We are all that you have, and we love you. We are here. With us, you are never alone. Do not forget.
No, never. Never. I never forget. I am never alone.
Day 4. So did I pass out in the yard, or?
Wake up, Edward.
She's got the gloves now, too.
Stop hiding.
Without her, he is nothing. Her absence feels like drowning.
Without us, you are nothing. You cannot hide from us.
Where's Lissy?
Alice is not here.
Bring her back. Please. I need her.
Alice does not love Elizabeth like you do.
She loves me.
Not like I do, Edward.
I'm so tired. Please.
What do you want?
I think of you so often. You have no idea.
You just want me to forgive you so that we can keep looking for your precious, perfect Betty.
She needs us.
She never needed you, Teddy Bear. And she certainly doesn't need us.
I can't find her on my own.
Well, it's just too bad, my darling Edward. Because we're done playing second fiddle to little sis.
Wait, don't go. I'm talking to
Damn.
you, Lissy.
So... Man, I really don't know what's going on now. So this is... Elizabeth. Oh, she's still here.
Lissy, please. Listen, you can't keep vanishing on me.
Try me.
Why are you so angry?
You do not know anger, Edward.
Jesus.
Did you ever meet my father?
Alice does not want to speak with you.
And what about you? Are you going to help me?
God helps those who help themselves.
I don't need God's help. I need Lissy.
Do you, though? Did you ever?
What? Of course,
Damn. Okay. Go out here, I guess.
Lissy? Lissy!
Is she upstairs? I don't know where she would be.
Lissy, get back here.
I guess this isn't open yet. Oh, that's still locked. She's not in here. That's not pointing me in a direction, so I'm not actually sure. Maybe I went too fast. She's not back here, right? So no, maybe we'll go check the kitchen first. Oops. Man, that mannequin kind of freaks me out sometimes. Let's go check the kitchen, and then we'll go upstairs if she's not in here. Here she is.
Alice, don't go. Hear me out. I depend on you both.
You can never depend
Damn.
on other people, Edward.
I'm not sure you count as other people.
True enough.
Everyone leaves, one way or another.
You don't. You can't.
Is that a challenge?
Stop playing games.
Are you ordering me
teddy bear?
I'm asking you.
Didn't your father always tell you to stand up for yourself? To be a real man and not a sissy? Maybe that's why he put the gun to his head and pulled the trigger. Kaboom! He was so disappointed about what his only son had turned into.
You're a monster.
Takes one to know one. Old fruit.
Oh, she's being especially harsh. Well, let's see if she went upstairs.
I gave you this jacket. Betty,
How strange.
you were here.
So let's see Ruth's room. Yep, she's gonna be in each room of the house, I guess.
Alice, be reasonable. I'm trying to talk to you. Lissy, I'm tired of chasing you. Lissy, look. Her jacket. I'm sure it wasn't here yesterday, which
Jesus
means
Christ,
Betty was
Teddy.
here. Perhaps when we were out yesterday.
Betty
She must
Bit!
have-
Betty.
Jesus.
You love Betty more than you love us. But don't you see? What has Betty done that we haven't? What can she do that we cannot? We've always been there for you. Why do you keep looking for her?
She's real. You're not.
So?
What? You decide what is real. We are real to you.
We'll never be the same.
So I guess
She does not want you.
Who are you talking
Why
about?
do you think Betty left? She was sick and tired of us. She wanted to escape.
Like mother.
Drowning herself because she couldn't stand being around us.
Like father.
Bang!
Jeez.
Right in the coconut.
Stop.
You drive them all away, Edward. All into death.
Not us. We're always here for you.
I beg
You
you.
are never alone.
Stop! Leave me alone, both of you!
You want to be alone?
You really want to be alone?
Fine. You're alone.
Good.
no. Well, that's
Lissy,
not cool.
come back. Please. Don't leave me.
So now we're alone. And she's not in here. Okay. I don't think we can go outside right now. I think it's nighttime. Still locked. Well, let's head downstairs. And we'll see if we can put the coat on the mannequin. It seems like that's something we're trying to complete the set here. There it is. All right. And now what? Oh. Darkness. Pretty intense. Day 5. So we're gonna continue day 5 on the next episode. I don't know how much more there is to the game, but I thought we would be able to like explore the mine a little bit or discover more about the Draugen, but we'll see. Thanks for joining me on this one. Pretty intense episode, and I'll see you on the next.